Everyone, welcome back to Evony with Genghis. Wanted to go over a change Evony's done in the Dawn of Civilization event. So, Battle for Alliances looks like this is a success. That's usually how Evony changes events, success or not. So, this right hand column, I guess a lot of you are buying this because 27.99. I think that's about 20 American, maybe 21 American. And this right hand column has a lot of nice stuff. I gotta admit, I used to buy it a couple times, and then always thought if I was on a new server, this would be really nice stuff to buy. I wouldn't buy it over the daily pack up here, but when you are buying and you get this, Evany has this weird way. When you get to the end here and you need 100,000 gems, you end up at like 92,000, and then you got to find some stupid packs that get you to 100 because three of the daily packs doesn't get you there. And actually, you know what? I'm really dating myself, showing how old I am in Ebony. Because now you can just go up here and buy four of these 25,000 gem packs and you'd get it. But before, you used to have to do the ladder. So you'd do the ladder a couple times, you'd get the 100 pack at the end, and then you'd end up at like 92,000. So you had to buy that stuff. So if you're out of double coupons and you can't do this, then you run into that problem. But as long as you have double coupons and you can still do that, you don't run into it. But anyways, Dawn of Civilization. Look at this. Has anyone noticed this? They added a third column. Maybe only on my server. Maybe they're trying to entice my server to spend. Or do all of you have it? And it's basically the Battle of Alliances. So Battle of Alliances must be successful. And it's $1 off. It's only 26.99 Canadian. 26.90 actually. $1.09 off for us Canadians. We're lucky. We can get random crappy generals. Look how bad this chest is. Margaret, Arminus, Matthias, Napoleon, El Cid, Harold, Robert the Bruce, and Athelflaed. Like nobody you would want. Unless you are so far ahead of everybody and a big coiner and you're like trying to ascend Athelflaed for monsters, there's no one else in there you'd want. This chest is a little better. I would think that by now, Evony would at least let us pick the general in those bad chests. You want to see how low spending my server is? I'll show you guys. This is a good laugh. So first we'll look at the historic city just to see in general, are people still spending in Evony? And the answer is yes. So top 50 right now is about $1,200. 25,000 is $100. So 100,000 is 400. This is 1,200 American. And that's on day 2 of the cultural city event. Day 3 is the cheapest one because basically any good player up here, like elite player, is going to get points from Battlefield and previous SVS to help them out. Plus, the more days go on and people don't fall in the top 50 2 days in a row, they're not going to continue spending because they won't get these 10 keys. So spending will always be less on the last day. Now let's look at how low spending my server is. Please let me know in the comments if there's any server with less spending than mine. So you can look at our clues. One factor would be we don't have any good subs. That some people do care about that. Another factor would be we, just pretty much, it's kind of a boring server now. We're just waiting for a merge, seeing if that'll spice things up. But here, look at this. No one has even spent $300 yet. So 50,000 points would be $200 because 25,000 is 100. And you could say that maybe these people bought non-daily event packs. Maybe they bought something else. But there's not much going on in this event for other events for people to be buying. Unless they're buying the flexible specialties. But I just don't see that in our general rankings. So I don't see that reflected. So yeah, we have 5 people who've spent $100 in this event. Evony must be noticing this on our server, I'm sure, but that's par for the course, I think, on a lot of servers. We are purposely a little bit not spending because we do want to merge, but also not spending just because there's no point spending if we're so far behind. We played Take 919, I think that's his name, and Jesus, and Hurt Locker, and a couple other good players. C4 team today in Battlefield. We played them twice in the past 2-3 weeks. We seem to go through this phase where we play the same people that have a monster K44, and then we move on. They move on. I think they advance above us, and then we play a new up and coming K44 who's max, and yeah, they whooped us. It's not easy to play against two max K44s right now. They got to be one of the best on in Shalons. So let me know if you guys have those events. Let me know if anyone out there has a server that is coining less than mine right now. Like, subscribe, leave a comment.